at the Nanny Solution, we see hundreds of nannies a week. And we probably pass on some great nannies who are missing these skills from their resumes, but they do have them. Today, we're gonna go over the top 10 skills that you need to make sure are listed on your resume. If we haven't met before, I'm Michelle Kelsey, founder of the Nanny Solution by Nannies on Call. Each week, I bring you new videos to educate and inspire you to get better jobs and make more money. Okay, let's dive right into it today. Number 1 is child development knowledge. I don't just look for this on resumes, but I look for it in interviews as well. As a parent or a nanny agency, we want to see that you understand child development, the different stages and growth that children go through, and your ability to handle that as the children grow and you stay at that job. On your resume, you can show this by giving an example of working with toddlers and the skills and activities you planned relating to their motor skills development. An example of how you might do this on your resume is showing that you worked with toddlers and understanding their gross motor development. Things like stacking blocks, puzzles, activities that target these gross motor skills. Families and agencies look at your resume to ensure you can develop the child's mental, emotional, and physical well-being. Number 2, first aid and CPR certification. I cannot tell you the amount of nannies who come in for an interview or put on their resume CPR first aid certificate that's expired. You have to keep your certification up to date. Just like a lawyer, an accountant, a physical therapist, they all have to do things to ensure that they are up to date and have the skills needed to do their jobs. And as nannies, you have to do the same. Especially if you get your CPR first aid, you can just take the recert course instead of doing it all over again. So keep track of your CPR first aid certification and make sure it's always up to date. Number 3, communication skills. Being able to communicate with both the parents and the children is an essential skill for nannies. Showing on your resume that you've communicated with the parents at the end of every day, set up weekly meetings, whatever you've done in the past to keep parents up to date on how their child's day is going, their development, and the skills that they're learning, make sure that that's a line item on your resume. Number 4, patience and emotional stability. What do I mean by this? Working with children is so challenging. It's exhausting and it's stressful sometimes. When looking at adding this skill to your resume, think about things like how you've handled a child's meltdown or temper tantrum. Handling a child's temper tantrum calmly and patiently shows that you can maintain a positive environment even in a stressful situation. Organizational skills. Now, we know it's not your job to organize the house, clean up after the parent, but organizational skills aren't just about the household. It's about arranging children's activities, keeping on top of schedules, and not forgetting everything. Organizing the bags for outings, whether it's the diaper bag or making sure the child's bag is packed for school. These are all line items on your resume that can be in bullet form that say, organize and pack child's school bag, arranged diaper bag, arranged activities for the week, planned and organized activities, organize the child's playroom. These are all very important skills. I think we're on number 6, and it's creativity and imagination. Showing families and agencies that you have what it takes to keep the children entertained all day is really important. Things like arts and crafts, storytelling, and imaginative play are fantastic keywords to put on your resume. Turning a simple box into a pirate ship or a spaceship can make playtime educational and fun. Number 7, multitasking. All nannies do this at some point during the day. Do you need to watch the children while you prep them lunch? Or you have a toddler and a baby, so you need to put the baby to bed and keep the toddler entertained? You need to be able to show that you can seamlessly handle multitasking events that happen throughout the day. Nutrition and meal preparation. Now, generally as a nanny, you don't have to be a high-end chef, but you need to understand what's a healthy meal, what's nutritious, what's a balanced meal to give to the children. So having a line item or a bullet point on your resume that shows that you've prepared healthy meals and nutritious snacks for families in the past is great. We often see things like worked in a vegan household, worked in a vegetarian household, worked in a kosher household. Those are all key points to put on your resume if you've had those experiences in the past. Number 9, problem-solving skills. Whether it's resolving conflicts between siblings or dealing with a sudden change of plans, you need to be adaptable and be good at problem solving and thinking on your feet. Adding keywords like quick thinker, adaptable, good at problem solving are all great keywords for your resume. Number 10, flexibility and adaptability. Wow, that took many takes for me to say that word. Every child is different, so you need to be flexible and adaptable to deal with each situation in each family. Each family is different. Each household has different rules. So nannies need to be flexible, and showing that on your resume is key. On your resume, this could just be a bullet point that shows you've dealt with different situations with children, flexible with children's schedules, changing schedules for their activities, whatever it is that you've done in the past, those bullet points are key. Do you have any other skills that you make sure on your resume every time? Make sure you to comment down below. Also, check out our series on resume audit, where we audit your nanny resumes for free and have a chance for us to review and audit your resume. Be sure to like and subscribe so you don't miss any of our future videos. Have a great week.